Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Marinette, Wisconsin, as we get you ready for the final game of day number 3. It is the undefeated Eau Claire post 53 and Sheboygan post 83. Kyle Damrow is on the mound against CJ Varsho, and the first offering is at 7:24, and it is good for a strike. Again, starting early with the possibility of storms coming through in about 2 hours here in Marinette. And trying to get this undefeated matchup started and finished, and quickly ahead is Damrow, 0-2. Sheboygan winners over Marinette and Appleton. Eau Claire winners over Manitowoc and Plover. The 0-2. Just missed on the outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Varsho, Dykes, Stein, Palmer, Knickerbocker, Stocky, Thilman, Webb, and Rathke for Eau Claire. Damrow, the lefty, wheels and deals. Grounded slowly over to first, and the second baseman got in and he's safe. Infield base hit for CJ Varsho. Kyle Damrow slow getting off the mound. Caleb Salm went to field the ground ball. And Alex Ames tried to come from behind him and make the play, but did not get there in time, and CJ Varsho hustling all the way down the line with an infield base hit. Now Cooper Dykes with a runner at first and nobody out. Damrow fires high and away. Dykes squared the bunt, pulled it back. Third game of the day. Janesville taking down Plover. Manitowoc taking down Appleton. Plover and Appleton eliminated today. 4 teams remain. These 2 teams will make it to tomorrow, even if they lose, as being 2 undefeated ball clubs. Allen misses outside. The way that the tournament is set up right now, because Manitowoc won today, even if Eau Claire loses or Sheboygan loses, Sheboygan will take on Manitowoc. Eau Claire will take on Janesville because Eau Claire has already faced Manitowoc, and you can't play the same team twice until championship Saturday. 3 balls and nothing to Cooper Dykes, the second baseman. Sheboygan a 6-4 winner last night over Appleton. Right at the knees and a 4-pitch walk for Cooper Dykes. 2 on and nobody out here for Sawyer Stein, the first baseman. Good start here for post 53. Again, a slow start to the year for Eau Claire. A slow start to the year for Eau Claire. The last about month or so they have been absolutely outstanding. First pitch to Stein is good for a strike. Runners at first and second, nobody out, top of the first inning. Lights on here. Damrow steps off, resets things. Trenton Palmer, the left fielder, awaits on deck. Long, lanky lefty. The 0-1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Dane Nikolai, Mason Schmall, and Wyatt Hibbling from left to right. Cooper Damrow, Nick Herzog, Alex Ames, and Caleb Salm from third to first. For Sheboygan, 6-0 winner and a 6-4 winner in the 2 games so far that they've played this week. The 0-2. Driven deep to center field. Schmall is back. They're still drifting back. Makes the catch. No tag for Varsho. And there's 1 away. A big first out for Trenton Palmer. Cade Brugink, the catcher for Kyle Damrow. Trenton Palmer, Sam Knickerbocker awaits on deck. Then Bennett Stocky, Brady Thilman, Tyler Webb, and Eli Rathke. 2 on and 1 out. Again, starting first offering. Off-speed pitch fouled back and out of play. Again, depending on how things pan out the rest of the day or the rest of the night, will depend on what time we're back with you here at Pedersen Ballpark in Marinette tomorrow. The 0-1. Breaking ball is good for a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. From what we've seen, once the precipitation starts, it probably won't end until about 2 a.m. The 0-2 fouled high, or not fouled, missed high and away. Janesville, a comeback winner over Plover this afternoon. Manitowoc, a 10-1 winner over Appleton. Breaking ball is good for a strike. Backwards K, and there's 2 away here in the inning. For a strikeout for Kyle Damrow. And now Sam Knickerbocker, the catcher. Sam, a Regis kid. Claire Regis, I should say. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Breaking ball hit hard and into right field. They're going to send Varsho, and Eau Claire is going to have an early 1-0 lead. Sam Knickerbocker with an RBI base hit, and Eau Claire is on the board here in the first. Again, it should have been an out to Varsho, but Damrow didn't get off the mound in time to cover first base, and Varsho comes around to hurt Sheboygan here in the first inning.
Batting the pitcher, number 16, Bennett Stocky.
First offering to Stocky, tonight's pitcher for Eau Claire. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at the corners. And 2 outs. The 1-0 home. Good for a strike in the outside corner. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Steve Maves, Trevor Zaleski, Cale Jacoby, Mike Wenlett, and Bill Held on the broadcast for you tonight. Damrow comes set, the 1-1. Breaking ball and a beauty from Kyle, and it's 1-2. So we know the matchups for tomorrow, just a matter of what time each team will play tomorrow. And that one's going to be fouled straight back. There's the ball there. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. A defensive swing for Stocky. Damrow comes set, pitch number 21 of the inning. Missed outside, 2-2. The winner of this game, depending on how the rest of the week goes, the winner of this game is guaranteed a spot on Saturday, a championship round level game, which automatically puts them in a national regional. Another defensive swing, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. So one of these 2 teams are guaranteed a opening week or first week of August trip to Midland, Michigan. August 2nd through the 6th for national regionals. The 2-2 missed high, and it's 3-2. Good battle here for Bennett Stocky. Runners at the corners. So Sam Knickerbocker will have a head start on the pitch. 24th pitch here for Kyle Damrow in the first inning. Again, glad you're joining us here tonight on Zaleski Sports all weekend long. You're home for the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament. And the throw over to first. Knickerbocker head first slide. And the 3-2 coming back from Damro. There goes Knickerbocker. That one's going to be lined into center, and another RBI base hit. Bennett Stocky, a huge play. The throw to third is going to be cut off. They had a shot at Knickerbocker, but Sam goes first to third, and Bennett Stocky drives in another run for Eau Claire. What a battle that was for Bennett Stocky, and won by the Eau Claire pitcher. And already a meeting on the mound here for the Sheboygan Ball Club. So leadoff single for Varsho. Dykes walked on 4 pitches. Stein flew out. Palmer struck out looking. And back-to-back 2-out base hits. At the plate now, Brayton Thilman, the right fielder. Just past 7:30 here in Marinette as the it's about to weather coming from the north here to Marinette, and it is running its way down here. Now Brayton Thilman. And the first offering misses outside for a ball, and it's 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Damro trying to work out of this inning. The 1-0 popped up and out of play behind the third base dugout, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And thank you for joining us here tonight. Started early to try and get a couple of innings in here tonight. But again, even you got to play 5 to have a complete game. And if you don't reach that 5-inning mark, you still got to come back tomorrow and finish it up. 2 balls and 1 strike to Brayton Thilman. The 2-1 comes back. Breaking ball lined into right center field. Again, another base hit with 2 outs. And they're going to hold Stocky at second. And another 2-out base hit for Eau Claire. And it's 3-0 post 53. 3 straight 2-out hits. And now the 8th hitter of the inning and the 8th hitter in the lineup, Tyler Webb, the shortstop.
Number 21, Tyler Webb.
2 on, 2 out. 3 runs on 4 hits in the inning. And Damro had two early base runners, then 2 quick outs. And it's 0-1 to Tyler Webb. Eli Rathke on deck. Pitch number 30 of the inning for Damro. Breaking ball, high chopper off a home plate. That's a tough play. Barehanded and bobbled, and an infield base hit for Tyler Webb. Spiked it off a home plate. And the bases are going to be loaded for Eli Rathke, the 4th straight 2-out base hit. And Sheboygan has already got some action in the bullpen.
In the box, the third baseman, number 13, Eli Rathke.
I think Mike would probably have the best shot at it. See which arm is warming up for Sheboygan. That's 28. That's Jacob Norris. Jacob Norris warmed up for about 4 innings yesterday and then never ended up coming into pitch last night. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. 4 straight 2-out base hits for Eau Claire. Damro comes set. Rathke trying to blow this one open here in the first. And the first one misses high for a ball, and it's 1-0. CJ Varsho, who led this game off, this inning off, is on deck. 3 on, 2 outs. Stocky, Thilman, and Webb, the runners. and misses low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Saw Eau Claire explode yesterday in the late innings against Plover, and those bats have carried right over to Thursday night. The 2-0 coming back, and it's 3-0. Damro in trouble here in the first. In trouble of walking the bases loaded, walking in a run. Varsho waits on deck. Pitch number 34 of the first inning. Taking all the way, and it's right on the inside corner, and it's 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Outstanding first inning here for post 53 out of Eau Claire. The 3-1. Breaking ball lifted to right center field. That's trouble again. Coming in on it, making the catch is Wyatt Hibbling to end a disastrous first inning for Sheboygan. An outstanding first inning for Eau Claire. It is 3 runs on 5 hits. Eau Claire did leave the bases loaded. We played a half an inning. It's post 53-3, and Sheboygan coming up. You're watching the AAA American Legion State Tournament. Selesky Sports.
Some of us are out to win championships. Others just want to win the moment. And for others, simply climbing a flight of stairs is a win. But for all of us, the small victories make life better. And none of us wins alone. When we get knocked down, it takes a team, an extraordinary team to help us heal like a pro. For your bones, muscles, joints, and everything else that makes life move, there's only Bellin Health. Welcome to your healthiest life.
Three 0 Eau Claire trying to get a 4.5 more innings here in before the storm begins here in Marinette. Again, it has been a hot afternoon into this evening, as storms that might happen with the heat that has been here could be severe because of the heat. Alex Ames lead things off. Nick Herzog, Cooper Damro. Alex Ames started the game off last night against Appleton with some fireworks. A first pitch solo home run to left center field for Alex. Gave Sheboygan a 1-0 lead. Much like last night, Sheboygan gave up 3 runs in the first inning against Appleton, and of course came back to win that one 6-4. They scored in every inning except for the 6th and 7th innings last night. Alex Ames to lead things off. The Plymouth graduate, class of 2023. You see Sam Knickerbocker with his Eau Claire Regis catcher's gear on. The first offering from Bennett Stocky is lined into right field, and that's a base hit. Alex Ames jumps right on those first pitch fastballs. Did the same thing last night. Hit a home run, this time opposite field base hit. Bennett Stocky. And now Nick Herzog, the shortstop. Bennett Stocky, a Altoona Railroader in high school, led them to the state tournament this year. Herzog looks at a strike. Had the opportunity to see Bennett Stocky a couple of times this year on the Selesky Sports Network. Their trip through the sectionals. And the 0-1. Good for a strike, and Herzog behind 0-2. Cooper Damro waits on deck. Throw over to first. Ames back in time. Backing up over there at third is Eli Rathke. The 0-2. Miss low and away, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. In the final 4, we'll have Manitowoc, who won state last year, Janesville, Eau Claire, and Sheboygan. That one missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sheboygan, I believe, or excuse me, Manitowoc, I believe, beat Eau Claire last year in the state tournament. Take a look at that and get that to you here in just a second. The 2-2. Going to be hit up the middle, double play opportunity. Dykes to second for 1 across and in time. 4-6-3 double play. Dykes to Webb to Stein. And a leadoff base runners erase on the double play. Picture perfect there on the middle infield. And there's 2 away for Cooper Damrow.
Now batting the third baseman, number 14, Cooper Damrow.
And that was going to be driven to center. Backing up is Varsho, and he tracks it and makes the catch to end the first inning. No runs on a base hit is erased on the double play. We've played 1 inning complete. Eau Claire 3, Sheboygan nothing. You're watching the 2023 Wisconsin American Legion State Tournament. Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Car and truck inventories are limited around the world. But at Riverside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Marinette, we make sure to have what you want. A huge inventory of new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Ram 1500 Bighorns, Jeep Cherokees, Jeep Compasses, and more. Trade up into a new ride and get top cash value for your trade. Visit our family at Riverside of Marinette. Proud supporters of Marinette and Menominee area high school sports.
New pitcher, Jacob Norris. So, wrong side here. Kyle Damrow went 1 inning, gave up 3 runs on 5 hits. Genoa City, one of the participants last year. Again, looking back, Manitowoc beat Eau Claire in the state championship game last year, 6-3. Jacob Norris will face the top of the order. Jacob Norris, the new pitcher. And they're cleaning off their cleats here. But Manitowoc beat Eau Claire in the championship game last year, 6-3. That meant both teams made it to the Nationals last year. CJ Varsho to lead things off. A breaking ball is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that was going to be driven to left center field. Shallow left center, and making the catch is Dane Nikolai for the first out. And there's 1 away here in the second. Cooper Dykes walked on 4 pitches in the first. Scored 1 of the 3 runs. Cooper, the second baseman, started that 4-6-3 double play. Kicks and fires home, and good for a strike. And it's 0-1 to Cooper Dykes. Sawyer Stein awaits on deck. 79 degrees here in Marinette. Humidity set at 80% at 7:45 here.
Thunder is in. Thunder is out and about. Raindrop on Bill's wrist.
The 1-1. Could be hit to left. Backing up on it is Nikolai, and he's there to corral it for the second out. 2 up and 2 down here in the second for Sawyer Stein. He flew out to center. That was the first out of that first inning.
Now batting number 20, Sawyer Stein.
You would know more than me, Bill, but in my experience, weird decisions are made in baseball.
The first offering from Norris. Breaking ball popped up. Hey, Dane Nikolai gets all 3 of them. And no, he's going to give way to Mason Schmall to end the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We played an inning and a half. It's Eau Claire 3, Sheboygan nothing. You're watching the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament. Zaleski Sports.
Life can be tough. Sometimes you need more than just legal services. You need someone who believes in you. At Schickert Law Offices, our experienced attorneys don't just provide legal services. We provide unwavering support and encouragement to their clients. Our team deals with criminal law, family law, divorce, and more. But what they specialize in most is standing by their clients every step of the way. When you need someone in your court, choose the law firm that will believe in you.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Bottom of the second inning we go. Again, you take a look at Sam Knickerbocker, the catcher for Eau Claire. Got that green and black and white helmet representing his Eau Claire Regis Ramblers. Ryan Steffen lead things off, followed by Dane Nikolai and Caleb Salm. You take a look at the Chevegas dugout.
Number 40, Ryan Steffen.
2's clear. 3, I guess. Okay. All right. 3.
Nobody on, nobody out in the bottom of the second. 3-0 Eau Claire. Bennett Stocky comes set. Quick kick and quick fire, and it's a breaker in there for a strike, and it's 0-1.
2's clear.
That's low and away. Brewers got the day off today. They are heading to Atlanta for a weekend series. Checked his swing. They go down, and they said he went around. Brewers finished up their regular season finale, or their regular season series, I should say, against the Cincinnati Reds yesterday. They won 3-0, and they took 10 of 13 games against the Cincinnati Reds. There's a swing and a miss, and Stocky picks up his first strikeout, and there's 1 away. Brewers up a game and a half on the Cincinnati Reds. Made a trade today to the Brewers on their off day, picking up a first baseman. Carlos Santana away from the in-division rival, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sending Johnny Severino to Pittsburgh. Now it's going to be lined to rights, over on it, and making the catch in right field. Nicely done out there by Brayton Thillman, and there's quickly 2 away. 2 up and 2 down here in the second. Now Caleb Salm with nobody on and 2 away, first baseman. And the first offering to Caleb is good for a strike. Bennett is in there pumping the strike zone here in his second inning of work. Shakes one off, gets one he likes. Breaking ball and just missed. And it's 1-1. Mason Schmall, last night's winning pitcher, awaits on deck. Stocky checked his swing that time. Did Caleb Small, and he kindly picked up the ball and tossed it to Sam Knickerbocker.
Good try, though. Good mindset there. Yeah. I like the creative energy there.
Pitch number 17.
Yep. That's what we do here.
And there's a strike, and it's 2-2. So because, he only pitched one inning, but Kyle Damrow went 35 pitches, unavailable for tomorrow if they need him. And missed just a tad low. Count runs full to Caleb Psalm.
Doesn't get more praise than the sock we have right on the camera on the first baseline. Sock over there.
The payoff coming back. And missed low. And a 2-out walk to Caleb Psalm. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight on Zaleski Sports, your home for the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament.
It's raining.
Runner at first and 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss by Schmall, the center fielder tonight.
Bill says the good Lord has some teardrops. Starting to pick up, Mike says.
Bennett Stocky kicks and fires. Popped up, first base side, not a play. Our crew down on the field says the rain is coming. The rain is here.
We're going to see our Steve says, is it?
I'm just going off the report that they say, so.
Steve's going off of what I'm saying. I don't even know. Maybe I should stop.
The 0-2 to Stocky. From Stocky, popped up and out of play into the night sky. Wyatt Hibblink awaits on deck.
Officially raining, Steve. It's confirmed.
It is officially raining here in Marinette, and that might
Light shower.
call to the end of our field cameras after this half inning.
Oh, to the camera. Oh, yeah.
Throw down to first and back in time.
Yeah, when should we bring the cameras?
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Messing with my stuff. He just feels like he's
Stocky, pitch number 24 coming. Just a bit outside, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll be with you here in Marinette until they tell us to go home tonight.
Oh, hey, he is on there. He is on the headset. What do you mean? I'm right here.
Missed a tad low. Count runs full again.
I didn't notice. Trevor does have a headset on. He's live.
Throw over to first. Back in time is Psalm.
Three, stay there. Stay there. Don't move at all. Stay exactly in that location. All right, now 3 is clear. Now you can do it.
Back over to first again. And every time, Psalm has been back easily.
I want a closer shot. There you go. 3 is clear. There we go. I like it.
The 3-2. There goes the runner. Popped up. First base side. Giving it a look is Stein. And that one drifts out of play.
Oh, different player caught it.
3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Here in the home half of the second inning. 3-0 Eau Claire, scoring 3 runs with 2 outs in the first inning. Stocky comes back, throw over to first. Standing up is Psalm. Nothing doing for Caleb over at first base. 3-2. Driven again, fouling out of play.
3, stay with it. Just bring him in after this.
Again, Brewers head to Atlanta this weekend and then Washington, D.C. for their first trip to Washington this year. Nationals having a tough season. The 3-2. Got him looking, and down goes Small to end the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on via the walk. We've played 2 complete. It is Eau Claire 3 and Sheboygan nothing. You're watching the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament. Zaleski Sports.
Bring your cameras up.
With the new Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust, we've made the simple, everyday transactions a lot more rewarding. Open a Simple Rewards account from the Stevenson National Bank and Trust and get $5 back when you make 25 monthly debit card purchases. It's that simple.
That's usually what it is, but I don't know if it's changed for a state tournament. So we go to the top of the third inning. It'll be Palmer, Knickerbocker, and Stocky as we'll stay put with our camera on in the grandstands. Trenton Palmer, a strikeout victim back in the first inning. Jacob Norris for his second inning of work, and a breaking ball is hit deep to center field. Backing up on it is Schmall, and he's going to make the casual catch for out number one.
Now batting number 35, Sam Knickerbocker.
One up and one down for Sam Knickerbocker. RBI base hit. He drove a breaking ball into right. And the first offering is good for a strike to Sam, and it's 0-1.
Okay. If anybody wants to go to camera 4, just zoom it out a little smidge bit. Yeah. Do you think that you could like stay on camera 4 for when this game gets pulled? And you could just pull it in at that point?
One ball and one strike to Sam. Rain a little bit more constant now, and it's 2-1. You can see it on the top of from where we sit, on top of the fencing. The 2-1, and good for a strike, and it's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Fires home to Sam. High chopper to third. That's Cooper Damrow across and in plenty of time for the second out of the inning. 2 up and 2 down now for Bennett Stocky, who had a very, very long at-bat against Kyle Damrow back in the first. Ended up with an RBI base hit.
Number 16, Bennett Stocky.
Stocky with nobody on and 2 away. Here in the visitor half of the third inning. 3 runs, 5 hits for Eau Claire. No errors. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors for Sheboygan. First offering is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Jacob Norris comes set. Breaking ball bounces away from behind the plate, and it's 1-1. Brugink behind the plate for post 83. Out of Sheboygan. Again, the hosts last year of Sheboygan. And foul straight back, and it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Pitch number 16 here. And that was going to be chopped over to Ames at second. Plays it back and ends the third inning. Nothing across for Eau Claire in the third. We've played 2.5. 3-0 post 53. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Wyatt Hibbeling to lead things off for the Chevegas Post 83 Ball Club. Bennett Stockey back out there for his third inning of work. 28 pitches for Bennett through the first 2 innings. As we just keep on playing here. Really?
Making his debut at the plate tonight, the right fielder, number 27, Wyatt Hibbeling.
Wyatt Hibbeling at the dish. Wyatt was in the dugout last night, did not bat. A walk, fly out, and a couple of strikeouts in his outing against Marinette on Tuesday night. First offering to Wyatt is good for a strike.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Okay. 0-1. To Hibbeling. Missed outside, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Chopped back to Stockey, underhands it over to first, and there's 1 away. Again, we appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports, wherever you may be watching. One reason they call it the World Wide Web, we understand that we got some folks watching from Australia tonight. Thank you for tuning in and making Zaleski Sports part of your, goodness, what's it in Australia? Friday? Yeah, Friday morning. As Caden Brugink at the plate. And the first offering misses. As 1 ball and 1 strike to Caden. Maybe the furthest we've had somebody tuning in. I know covering basketball in Wisconsin Rapids, we had a lot of people watching in Spain. And Brugink is out on a backwards K. Oh, that's not too bad. 11:06 a.m. Thank you for making us a part of your Friday morning. And now Alex Ames led the game off for Sheboygan with a base hit to right. He was erased on a double play. Bennett Stockey, pitch number 36. High and tight to Ames. We play here in the bottom of the third, 3-0 Eau Claire. Low and away, 2-0. Great crowd watching online. Again, this is one of the many reasons we bring these games to you live. All over the state of Wisconsin, absolutely. And that was going to be hit to center. Varsho settles under it, and that'll end the third inning. Nothing across for Sheboygan again here in the third. We've played 3. It's Eau Claire 3 and Sheboygan nothing. You're watching the Wisconsin AAA American Legion State Tournament. Zaleski Sports.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Taking a look at the scoreboard, Dale Minsloff Field at Pedersen Ballpark here in beautiful Marinette, Wisconsin, as the Eau Claire Post 53 Ball Club leading 3-0 here through 3 innings. Braden Thillman, Tyler Webb, Eli Rathke here against Jacob Norris in the 4th. And a beautiful shot from our camera in the grandstands here. A hot day, hot afternoon, turning into a muggy and storm-filled evening here in Marinette. Now Brayton Thillman, the right fielder, RBI single in the 1st inning. Jacob Norris in his 3rd inning of work. And the first offering is good for a strike to Thillman. Norris comes set, high pitch, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 spins outside. And it's 2-1. Norris missed again, 3-1. Jacob Norris comes set and walks. Braden Thillman on 5 pitches here to start the 4th inning. And now Tyler Webb, the shortstop. Tyler singled in his lone plate appearance here tonight. That was in the 1st inning. Runner at first is Thillman. Webb at the plate with Eli Rathke on deck. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, and the pitch misses high for a ball. One ball and no strikes. Thillman leads from first. Norris comes set. Squares a bunt again, gets it down, and bobbled for a second. Throw over to first is in time. And there's one away on the sacrifice bunt for Tyler Webb. Thillman heads to second for Eli Rathke, who flew out to right field to end the 1st inning.
Batting number 13, Eli Rathke.
Runner at second, 1 out. The first offering, nope, steps back. And there's a runner at second and 1 out. Got some others checking in from Oregon. Sandra Donovan checking in. Scott checking in says, let's go Eau Claire. Let's go CJ watching from Marshfield. Oh, we know Marshfield very, very well. First off, or the 0-1 offering misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that'll do it. 30-minute delay at least, and I don't think we're going to continue after lightning and rain, and it's going to be once it starts, it's not going to stop. We're going to take a 30-minute delay at least. We'll come back with an update once we know 30-minute delay for lightning back after, or maybe back after this on Zaleski Sports. Welcome back to Marinette at Dale Minslaw Field at Pedersen Ballpark. The lightning, the weather delay could last hours, so we are going to pack things up. And if this game does get called off, of course, we'll be back here tomorrow to bring you the... We'll be back to bring you the game tomorrow, the conclusion, the continuation of this game tomorrow. And then we'll, of course, bring you the two games that are scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. Again, for all of us at Zaleski Sports, thank you for tuning in. And if this game continues, we'll give you updates on Twitter at Zaleski Sports. So for Cale Jacoby, Trevor Zaleski, Jason Zaleski, Mike Winland, and Bill Held, this is Steve Mave signing off. Please, everyone, stay safe tonight and enjoy your evening. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on Zaleski Sports.